Like that you two can now finish.
That's cool.
So let's swap. You guys.
Okay, so I'm gonna do a jackknife tutorial. Now, jackknife is essentially just a 540 kick with a hook kick on the end, right? Well, being that there's a lot of different ways you can do a 540 kick, there's a lot of different ways you can do a jackknife as well. Just stylized depending on how you like to do it, whether it's two crescent kicks, one crescent kick and a hook kick, crescent kick and a round kick, round and hook, whatever. I do mine round hook, so my hips are turned over completely on both kicks, so that's just my way of doing it. So that's how I'm going to show you to do it. Now, the jackknife is it's not easy at all. When you're learning it, once you have it, it's pretty easy. But just like every move, I guess. The prereqs for it, I'd say, is a really good tornado bond. So you know, tornado kick, hook kick. You know, where you switch your hips, so you tornado kick, freeze, hook kick. Kind of mislegged a little bit. That cheat 720 or cheat 540 hook, depending on whether you use TKT or not. 540 kick, obviously. Yeah, I mean, jackknife's not too complicated of a move, so yeah. I mean, okay, so the best way I'd explain learning it is start with a pumped cheat 7 or cheat 540 hook. I mean, get that so that you can, and when you pump it, don't just do your normal pump. To get the feel for how to switch your hips for a jackknife, pump like you're going to round kick, switch over and hook kick. So you're going to kind of lay yourself back just a little bit. So bring your knee up as your right knee, if you kick to the left, bring your right knee, your pumping knee, up as high as you can, and then hook over. That'll give you a feel for how to do the switching of the jackknife. To, you know, switch your legs so that you can hook or whatever for the jackknife, and then do a 540 kick. And when you do your 540, you're gonna slice through your target with a round kick. Now, as soon as you slice, you're gonna switch your hips over and get ready to hook kick. Don't actually like throw the hook kick or anything because you don't want to mess up your timing. But you're gonna do your 540. Now, as soon as you do your 540, your right leg kicks your target. Don't just let it hyper over. You're going to immediately switch your hips because a lot of people will land on that one leg still facing their target and then turn over. That's not really how you do a jackknife, unless you're doing it stylized, but I'm not going to worry about that. So when you're doing the when you're setting yourself up for the jackknife, do your 540 and slice through your target. Really, slice through your target, and as soon as you hit your target, switch your hips. So what I mean by switching your hips is, so here's my hips. I'm kicking with my right leg. Now as soon as I kick, I'm gonna switch them like, well, that's bad representation. Hold on. Okay. Okay. As soon as you do your 540 kick, and your kick is up, you're going to throw your kick, your 540 here, right, where you come over. Well, as soon as you hit your target here, you're going to switch your hips and land with your left leg up, ready to go. That's what I mean by switching your hips. So when you've done that, and you've got the feel and the timing for that, then what you're going to do is you're going to start doing that, and you're going to kick it, and you're going to switch over and ready yourself so that you're going to land, then hook kick. Kick over, land, then hook kick. Kick over, land, and hook kick as you land, and just ease yourself into throwing both kicks before you land. That's how I'd explain to learning a jackknife. That's how I learned it. And it works. But things you want to think about to improve your jackknife. you're going to consider your targeting. Your targets are not going to be all right on target. You're not going to kick in front of you for your hook kick, or your round kick, and then your hook kick as well. Your round kick, you're gonna target 45 past, like a little bit past where you normally would round kick, and then still hook kick on target. What that's gonna do is you're gonna get more of the kick done before you can hook kick, and that's gonna improve your jackknife because you're gonna have more time in the air. Now, even though you're gonna think about kicking over here and kicking kind of off target, your body's going to naturally compensate for that. And it's just a mindset. You're not actually kicking over here. What you're doing is your kick's going to start right here and move, instead of starting here and going to here, it's going to start here and move past. So it's going to be a little bit past your target because the focus of your kick's going to be a little bit off, but who cares about, 10 degrees? What that does, though, is it's going to shift your hips so that when you kick, you're going to have way more time and you can kick and stand up out of it way better. So, I mean, that's the main thing that I see with jackknives, is that people get that hook kick shallow. And if you kick past on your round kick, that'll help you get your hook kick on target better. As well as when you throw your round kick, don't lean back to throw your hook kick. I mean, you can, but it's going to be hard to come out of that jackknife with your chest down, and it's going to look a lot more controlled if you can look like I'm going to kick here. If I'm looking at my target with my chest up a little bit, still kicking above my head. So watch your targets when you're kicking. Always spot your targets, and that'll help you control your jackknife way better, so you can come out of it just like it's a normal hook kick with a lot more power. So that's also when another thing is when you're throwing, like, a jackknife is a pretty vicious trick if you throw it right. It's not something that you just laze into and you just kind of throw because you feel like throwing it. Jackknife, I mean, you can, but jackknife's the trick you want to throw you want to kill someone. So if you don't throw it like that, it's not going to come out very snappy and really strong. So throw it like you're going to kill someone. Just like all your kicking tricks, you want the kicks to come out like you're actually kicking someone. And that's going to improve the snappiness and the power and the connection of all your, these pieces. If once you're comfortable, you throw that jackknife like you're going to freaking kill someone. So that's what I have to say about a jackknife and how to do a jackknife.